Black Wall Street is now online, baby. That's right. Visit the GW District. Shop the very best in men's and women's apparel and accessories, home decor, office supplies, books, pantry items, and so much more. The GW District is a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media. We're both veteran and Black-owned, and we're bringing you the best online shopping experience with products made by small businesses. Come and experience the GW District difference today at shopgwdistrict.com. That's shopgwdistrict.com. The GW District, a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
All right, I'm here.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, and it's sounding good. I think we might pull this off today.
Oh, I hope so. I've been waiting.
Most definitely. So, Miss Lady, I swear, like we say, because you were saying that you're not a wife, but yet they put you as a MILF or what have you. And which one, you don't even look like a MILF, you look younger or what have you, and everything. And you also, I see you keep your body tight. How often do you work out?
I work out almost every day.
Oh my goodness.
Every day.
And today was butt day, huh?
Today was booty day. Gotta work the booty.
Most definitely. So what's some of the exercise you do to work the booty?
I do all kinds of exercises. Squats, lunges, I lift weights, I got the booty bands, I run. I do all the work to keep the booty in shape.
Oh, most definitely. And it's a nice booty, I may add. And I think you love anal. I was just talking to another girl prior. It seems like anal has now become the thing in porn in 2022.
Who doesn't love anal? Come on now.
I know I do. I can't do shit. I ain't done anal in almost like 4 years out of this mother. Because it's just funny, not every girl got the balls to take my thickness.
Yeah, no, okay. Now that I can understand. I can understand that. But it is a whole different world. Yeah,
because if people see my dick, no, I'm thick. I'm not far from shame.
I might run from it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Now you don't look like you want to run. You look like you be like, go ahead, handle it, bro.
Give it to me.
And also you had work done on your breasts.
I did, yes.
No doubt. What size were they before you had to work?
I was a 36C.
And what are you now?
I am a 34 double D. Only because I lost a little weight, so I got a little slimmer around the side.
It seems like when girls get their tits done, they get piercings.
You know what? That is actually a re-piercing.
That was a re-piercing.
That is a re-piercing, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Re-piercing. Yeah, they came out with kids, but then I got my boobies back, so I needed the piercings back.
Well, you did a good job because we can't tell you had any kids, baby.
Yeah, well, thank you.
So let me do these particulars and we can get this thing rolling.
Sure thing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcast career. All you got to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and set up a profile today. I'm your host, Kavanaugh the Southern Champ, a.k.a. the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links. Find me everywhere on the internet with one link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. We have 3 wonderful sponsors to tell you about. The first one being the Facebook of the LS community, lsworld.com. Go to today and get yourself a profile. Number 2, Eroticism Magazine. Go to eroticismmagazine.com. Get yourself a monthly subscription. Get it paperback, mailed to you, or digital, featuring the hottest and sexiest ladies from around the world doing some freaky shit within their pages. And last but not least, xsitebunny.com, a great new site for you porn fans who are looking for a new spot to spend your money. And for you content creators, 90% profit. Plus, they offer health care. And if you got any legal problems, they can help you with your legal fees. They can help you with your legal, because we have a model that's dealing with that now, and they're helping her with her legals. That's right. Oh, and by the way, I forget to mention, it's Black-owned. xsitebunny.com, great for content creators, even better for the fans. Also, we're a proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. Plus, while you're there, get some shopping done. You can buy from over 500 Black-owned shops and retailers. So go to shopgwdistrict.com, support Black businesses, build the Black economy, so create generational wealth. And check out the Smokers Lounge on SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com. Check it out on my personal page or through the radio station. So go to SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com and catch that smoke. Now I'm about to shut up and let this adventurous anal queen MILF with a banging ass body introduce her sexy self.
Hey there, I am Jade, Adventures with Jade. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Sex Panther. You can find me on OnlyFans. Take the pick.
Most definitely. So now let's begin at the beginning. What brought you into adult film?
You know what? I have no idea. I said, all this talk about OnlyFans. I said, you know what? I'll show my titties. I'll start an OnlyFans. Here I am. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
Most definitely. So what was you shooting at first? Were you just doing solos, or what content was you putting out on your OnlyFans at first?
Yeah, mostly solos. I finally drug my husband into it. He's on there with me. We're having fun. We're doing it, having a blast.
Oh, most definitely. Now, are you willing to work with anyone outside of your husband?
I don't, and we've talked about it. We've talked about being open. We're just not there yet, but that's okay. No complaints. No complaints. We have a great sex life.
Because here's the question. Because it's interesting. The girl that I interviewed. This is funny that 2 interviews I did back to back. I'm talking to porn couples, pure porn couples, meaning that they only film with themselves. Do you feel it's better that way for you?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. It's more comfortable. I don't have to worry about feeling embarrassed. I'm not in front of anybody else. Certainly not embarrassed in front of my husband. Gosh, we've been together forever. So there's definitely that aspect of it. I don't really have the nerves. I'm not nervous. I'm just totally comfortable being open. I don't have to worry about anybody making a funny face or making me laugh. Even at first with him, like I couldn't even let him record me at first because I'd just sit there and laugh. Like we'd just laugh at each other. I'd be like, you gotta leave. I just gotta do this myself. But no, we do it now. He's more comfortable. We're more comfortable together. So it works.
Okay. Most definitely. So, I just let people know, I know Mel Times, when they heard what she just said, right now are crying because they can't get to your ass. Because I know there were Mel Times that would have jumped on you with as well as producers or what have you. So with now that, like I said, because the question is a little bit different because I'm dealing with someone that's doing it differently.
Right.
Because one, of course, you avoid dealing with someone that can't perform because your husband always going to perform.
Right.
You ain't got to worry about dealing with testing.
Exactly.
Because that 300 is a bill. This motherfucker, they literally get, like, you ain't got to worry dealing with flakings or anything like that.
Yep.
So let's begin with the solos. How was you able to do the solos? Because I know that's way difficult than just fucking your husband, because you got to stay motivated while doing it. Yeah.
So you gotta like get into it. You just gotta. Sometimes I just like would listen to like porn on the way home from work, or like I just listen to it just to hear that sound, those triggers. Just kind of gets those hormones going. And by the time I get home, I'm wet. I'm ready to go.
Shit, I know he's happy when you see you come to the door. Like, yeah, she ready to fuck. Let's do it.
I'm ready to go. I start thinking about it. I start visualizing. It's just like anything else. You gotta. It's like bringing foreplay on yourself.
Yeah. So how many toys do you have, and what's your favorite toy?
I have several. Oh gosh. I think my favorite. Okay, so I have 2. So my favorite solo toy is the wand, obviously, high powered, And my favorite toy for us is it's kind of like anal beads, but it's got a cock ring and a vibrator on top, so it works for both of us. That's probably my favorite.
Okay. So when y'all did y'all first scene, what was y'all first scene together?
What was our first scene? Okay, I'm trying to think. so he was like full on no face, no case. Like I think it was just like total blowjob. Total blowjob. Chest down.
So y'all just mainly do just POV for the most part.
We do a lot of different things now. I like the POV because I think you get a lot of different really good angles instead of just like one solid vision.
Yeah.
You know, so I like to look at it afterwards. I like to get the front side. I like to get the back side. I like to get close up. So we kind of try to incorporate a little bit of all of it.
Most definitely. Yeah, I see you a squirter too, so goddamn it. Jesus Christ. The
Yes,
Lord
sir.
have mercy. The hubby around tell him, you a lucky man, damn it. You did good picking this one. But so how often do y'all film to keep up with the content?
Usually once or twice a week. We actually work opposite shifts, so we don't see each other every day.
Okay.
But you know what? Then we get to see each other and we fuck like animals because we haven't seen each other. So
how many times y'all forgot to cut on the camera?
More than you can imagine, but it's okay. It's okay.
Y'all be sitting like, damn it, we should have put on the camera.
Exactly.
We just redo it.
You gotta go again. God damn
it. So now, being that y'all couple, the hardest part of couple porn stars, you know what I'm saying? That porn is based off of them being a couple, is variety. How do y'all come up with the different scenes and try to make it to where you're not giving them the same shit?
Right.
Different.
You know, it's funny that you say that because when I started this, I started it solo, and he'd always be watching over my shoulder, scrolling on Twitter. Not so much thinking like, who am I talking to on Twitter, but more so like, I could see him looking. I'm like, dude, you gotta.
Of course, you masturbate and I want to come over, but I can't.
Yes, I had to make a Twitter account for him. I said, listen, I am making you a Twitter account. Get your own Twitter. Look at your own titties. Stop it. So you know what? He will actually send videos to me, and I send videos to him. Next time you do this, you should do that. You should do that. Or I'm like, all right, listen, we're doing this next time for sure. We got to get this angle, you know. So we're both kind of looking out there for each other.
Yeah, because like I said, because to me, what I see is that y'all do make it a point to do different things, put out different things. I'm saying, watch you dance and shake your ass.
Right.
You sure you ain't work a strip club before?
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I was a little cheerleader back in the day, so I like to shake my ass and like.
Why I figured you was a cheerleader. You got the cheerleader look.
Yeah, I was a little cheerleader. I like to shake my ass. I like to entertain. I like feeling sexy, and it makes me feel sexy. So you know, it just keeps it going for me.
Well, most definitely. So like I said, of course working with your husband, the scenes are probably way more intense than it would working with other talent. Mm-hmm. You know, speak to the advantages of working with your husband versus if you had to work with somebody that you met online and their talent and you're setting up a shoot.
Right. So I think the biggest thing for us is oh my God, like seriously, like if he walked in and was like, dude, I got gas, like for real, like this is real life for us. We're like, I got gas, we ain't doing this today. Like, it's okay. We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that stupid shit that, like, when you've been with somebody for so long, you can just laugh about it. Or I'll be like, we'll look at stuff afterwards. And I'll be like, why does my face look like that? We got to do it again. Because I would be so, like, nervous around somebody that I haven't already done it with before. to
Yeah, I
do
feel what
it
you're
and
saying.
do it on camera and try to make it look perfect. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like trying
And
to
then
kiss
on top
somebody.
of that, even if it's content trade,
Right.
the comfortability of talking to that person, build that camaraderie before y'all shoot.
Right.
Period and stuff. So it's kind of like with you working with your husband, he knows you and he can get the best out of you versus if I work with you, I have to fill you out.
Yeah.
So that first scene may not be hot, but the second one might be fire while y'all come out the box with fire.
Yeah.
Period. And how much does y'all go back and watch what y'all do and turn y'all on?
Every time. Especially when we do stuff together. If I'm doing stuff solo sometimes, he's not home, I send it to him. Hey, can you just watch this first before I put it out there? Make sure like I don't look stupid. His response is nobody's looking at your face. I get it. I just want to make sure it still looks good, we do stuff together.
I'm seeing great. Go ahead.
Oh, thanks. No, we sit and watch it together afterwards, and then we both are just you can see the tension on both of our face, like, oh yeah, all right, it's like, all right,
yeah. So shoot, so with him, so I guess the best way to think of it is also the other thing that you avoid is because y'all doing it together. Do y'all catch flack from family? Or do family even know?
Oh, no. It's our dirty little secret.
And then, too, also with just working with your man, you kind of keep yourself low-key because, like, when you work with other talents, as they become bigger, more people see your shit.
Oh, right. Yeah, absolutely.
But also at the same token, you might become big and, well, people will find out. Period. So if that ever happened, how would y'all handle that?
Just take every little situation as it comes. I tell you, we've been together almost 20 years. We've been through some mountains.
Oh yeah.
One day at a time.
Yeah. Me personally, I'll tell you how you handle it. They can get the fuck over it. You're fucking your husband.
Exactly.
Y'all just have to do it on camera.
Yeah. So this has always kind of been my thought, like from the beginning. With like worrying about like our jobs and things like, because we both do work full time. We've been married for 20 years. We have kids, so my personal thought is if you caught me doing this stuff and you're gonna call me out on it, you just admitted you were watching this shit.
And probably jerking off and mad that he can't get the pussy.
Yeah. You saw me on OnlyFans. Wait a minute. Why are you on OnlyFans? That's my response.
And see, what people don't realize is that not every job going to fire you if they find out.
Well, you know what? Discrimination and against certain, hell, this is my sexuality, people, and don't fucking judge me.
Basically. And that's what I love about this business is that we get to explore our sexuality. Exactly. And there's no judgment.
I think that's 100% it. And that's 100% why I love it so much is I've learned so much about myself. I've explored the shit out of myself. Like I'm doing things that I didn't think I would ever be doing. I'm having so much fun. And our marriage, our sex life, everything is like, skyrocketing. So I'm loving every minute of it because of this. So.
Oh yeah. So shoot. So also, how much more confidence doing this is giving you for your sex appeal?
A lot, actually. I first started, I'm like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. What am I doing? I don't even know what am I doing. Am I doing this right? Does my face look right? Does my voice sound sexy? Like all those things. And now I hear things, I get messages all day long and I'm like, all right, you know what? Maybe my voice is sexy. Maybe I do look good. I feel good. I feel sexy. I feel attractive. And it makes me want to take better care of myself. It makes me want to look good. It makes me, want to exercise because I like to eat, let me tell you. So it does make a difference. It makes a huge difference. 100%.
Yeah, because I know the creativity between y'all two, because how much y'all make it a point to give variety and be creative in your scenes, because sometimes when you work with your mate, it can become kind of lazy.
Yeah, so we've been down that route. Our biggest rule is we don't film when we're drunk. I'll take
Y'all
the
get to
camera
turn on the
next day and
camera.
I'll be
That's
like,
why.
listen, I don't know who the hell we are when we're, because you kind of script it up a little bit. You kind of play it up for the camera. We're drunk. No, we're just straight up stupid.
Yeah.
I'd be like, we got like an hour of video and I can't use but 2 minutes of it. Come on, man.
Yeah, because and two also, do y'all ever like argue during the shoot to like what y'all trying to shoot or the pictures or what have you? Because I'm pretty sure he take your pictures.
He does sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, tell your husband he's a very good photographer for some of the pictures that I've seen you took.
Oh, thank you.
Period. So, now the other thing is you also make it a point to invest in your business as well as to put yourself out there as a sex symbol.
Right.
How important is it for you to look the part, to be the part? You feel what I'm coming from?
Yeah. So I wouldn't say so much like on my regular day basis, being at work and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I try to look attractive. Listen, we went to a strip club a couple weeks ago. I walked in the door. I got us all in for free. So it pays off sometimes.
because like the outfits that you pick, like the blue number that you got on there, I'm looking at, that shit is fire. Lingerie. And the cat suits and everything. And you also take very professional pictures. When did y'all turn this from fun to a business?
I think really, I haven't even been doing this that long. I'll be honest with you. It's been less than a year. So I think when I really actually started to, and I kind of really had to from the get-go, I kind of went into it, like I said, not knowing what I was doing. So I did some research. I watched YouTube videos, all these girls talking about how they did it, how they promote themselves, kind of how you have to put yourself out there. And so I researched it a little bit before I finally made the decision that, all right, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do this. And so I've kind of been doing that from the get-go, with like Twitter and everything else. And just really trying to, not just so much put myself out there, but, follow the promoters, follow these other girls that are out there. I retweet these girls retweet me, and, we put each other out there. So, it's just advertisement.
Yeah, because the thing about this business is learning the business itself. Mm-hmm. And like I said, learn the business and learning everything about it so you can make money or what have you. What's some of the things that you learned that you didn't know walking in?
It's not so much that I didn't know, but I didn't expect so much of it. Is just literally everyone out there wants something for free. And if you let anybody have anything for free, they're going to keep wanting it for free. And it's really just, and they're probably the same people that will waste so much of your time. And that's what's frustrating. That's probably what's frustrating. It's like, that's out there, that's going to happen, but you don't realize how much it happens. And it's kind of like, you're wasting my time, but you don't want, it's like, I don't have the heart all the time to be so rude. So but I've kind of just learned, like, I just don't even, I don't even answer those people because I can tell I'm getting better.
So now, do your fan base know that you're fucking your husband, or do you play it to where they don't know?
I've never referred to him as not my husband when people ask about like meetups and stuff like that. My answer is always, I'm so sorry, my husband doesn't like to share. That's my answer. So it's never been a secret. I've never hidden it, but I also don't like, you see some couples out there like this couple or that couple. And so I don't necessarily promote it so much because it is more so me and he's just kind of along for the ride. But I don't deny it.
So do you think, this is the question, and this other question I asked, do you think that Yeah, I gotta plead it. That does it hurt your sales? Or does it help your sales knowing that they knowing that you're fucking your husband and your brand is basically y'all porn couple? Because that's what your brand is basically is based around.
Yeah, you know, I do get a lot of compliments. I do have a lot of men tell me your husband's really lucky or your man's really lucky. So I don't think it necessarily hurts us. You know, people aren't turning away from the fact that, you know, I have a husband. So I can't say that it hurts.
Well, then again, he probably got a nice sized dick and y'all look good fucking together. So that's probably one reason why. Because my biggest pet peeve with couples is they don't look good sexually together. He either 9 out of 10 is on the man part, because what I hate is when a girl, she's fucking her man and he ain't got no good sized dick.
I love his dick.
You know what I'm saying? And then they wonder why they're not making money, because you're fucking a 6-inch dude who ain't even packing hardly. You ain't even making a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So versus with your man who probably got a nice size peckerwood, you feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like, okay, we can see it now. You know.
I love it, and I am all over it. And yeah, I mean, I think it works out good.
Most definitely. Now, with that being said, we get to the part of the show where the pussies go dry and the dicks go limp. Let's talk about the business, baby. So now you've been in this for a year, so you know enough. Speak about the ups and downs of the money, because I know that's one of the things that y'all learned and found out about.
You know what? Sometimes I wonder, like, oh, gosh, do I really want to keep doing this? Like, I'm like, well, but you know, not so much do I want to keep doing this, because I want to keep doing what we're doing, but like, is this worth the money? Like, always feeling like I got to keep up, like make another video, do it, you know, take more pictures. So sometimes I can feel like it's exhausted. So I've learned time management. And the bright side, I'm like, oh shit, it helps to have that extra money this month. You know, we always have that little bit of extra money or I can just keep saving it. You know, we're going to Miami in a couple of weeks. I'm like, I got all this money saved up. We're going to the clubs, like, you know. So I think it's just trying. It's just a balance. It's just a balance between time management and you know, like anything.
Yeah. So who pretty much handles like the uploading of the videos, the editing, and even keeping up with the traffic and the money sales?
So that's all me. 100% me.
Oh, see, that's interesting, because 9 out of 10 they say the husband. No, it's the wifey.
Really?
Do tell. Yes. It's usually the husband that handles all that.
Okay.
You know, and the female don't really know what's going on. So now, because you know the numbers, what do you do when shit is slow to pick it up?
I just start posting more, retweeting old stuff. You know, I just try to keep putting myself out there as much as I can. You know, just kind of like I did when I first started, just, you know, getting out there, following more people. I get more followers, and the more followers I get, the more followers I get. So just trying to keep up with it.
Oh, most definitely. So also with that, because it is time consumption, how do y'all balance home life versus work when it comes to porn? Because one, y'all do work different shifts. Plus, your sex life is now somewhat involves filming. So how do y'all balance it to where y'all can separate the business from relationship? You get what I'm saying? Because it's a thin line there. So
we usually will try to make a plan, because we have to. We also have kids, so we have to balance between our work schedules, between our kids. Obviously, we don't do this when our children are home. That would be weird. You know, so when we kind of feel like we know when the time frame might be right, I try to plan ahead. Of course, I'm a woman. I got all the shit packed up and like ready to go. And like, you know, I know where the light is. I know what outfit I'm gonna wear. Like, we'll kind of talk about like what we're gonna do and just have it planned out and ready to go. We always have a date night every weekend. We separate this 100%, and we have a date night every weekend. We go out, we party, we go to the bars with our friends, we dance, or we sit at home on the couch and watch movies. So we there's definitely a separation between the two.
Now, what platforms do you have your content on?
So I have the OnlyFans. And then I'm also on Sex Panther, which is where I do have like, so the OnlyFans is a monthly subscription with no pay-per-view, all my videos, pictures, things like that. The Sex Panther is more kind of just like I guess you could say a free to follow platform, where I can upload videos for, you know, a price per video. So I have content there as well. I also sell, you know, people that approach me through Twitter or through Snapchat, you know, looking for certain content or certain videos, things like that. Then, you know, we kind of work things out, talk things out, and, you know, I upload videos other ways, and, you know, just kind of do what I'm doing.
And do you webcam?
I do. Yep, I do.
Okay. So now tell us about your webcamming, because that's different than content. That's actually a totally different game, because that's more about your talk game and your personality than your sex game in many ways.
Yeah. So the Sex Panther's kind of different. He's kind of just like, sometimes like when I turn the calls on, sometimes people just call, and I kind of, for me, it helps to like, I try to get a vibe. Like, I try to feel their vibe. Like, what are you into? I have found that every man has a preference. You either like ass, you either like titties, you either like pussy. I want to know what you like. Tell me what you like. What do you want to see? You know, some people want to see me squirting. Some people want to see me riding a dildo. Like, it helps to have, you know, so if I'm going through like Skype or Snapchat or like chatting with people beforehand, I prefer it that way. So I know like what I'm doing. I don't want to just get on camera and be like, hi, what do you want to see? You know, like this. So I try to fill people out. I try to fill them out as quickly as I can, give them what they want to see, what they're paying for. You know, and it works out 99.9% of the time. So.
Now, of course, I got to ask you, when the OnlyFans hit, because OnlyFans is probably where you got majority of your content at.
Right.
How did you handle that? How was you feeling? How did y'all deal with that?
For like just having the OnlyFans, or?
Well, when they were talking about booting off sex workers.
You know, I went and started a Fansly. But you know what? I honestly, I wasn't going to keep up with both. So I'm like, it's just too much between work and kids and trying to do this, make content, and I'll upload it here, upload it there. I was like, I had a bigger following on OnlyFans because I'd been there longer. So I just decided to stay there. So it's worked out.
Yeah. Now, also with the changes, which I've been saying, they're taking the fun out of porn with all these changes, what you can put up, what you can't put up. How do y'all navigate that? Because I know some of y'all content is risque to a certain extent. Y'all do BDSM,
right? You
know, and stuff of that nature. You know, period. So how do y'all navigate that?
So I'm not gonna lie, I've had stuff taken down. So he is actually a content creator. He's actually considered a content creator as well. So he's on there as well that way. Because now it's like anybody that appears in your video, they have to be considered either a content creator or they got to fill out these legal documents. And it's a pain. You know, you got to take pictures.
It used not to be that way. It used not to be that way. I swear it didn't. You know, I don't care what nobody say. They selling fucking information to the damn advertisers. Exactly. They don't need all the goddamn paperwork.
Why do I keep getting these emails?
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm getting phone calls and texts, and I'm like, wait a second, I don't remember ever signing for this shit. Right? Because when you giving your ID, think about it. if let's say if you had filmed 5 or 6 people, you're giving them 5 to 6 people information.
Oh yeah.
And because the porn companies are underneath the radar,
Mm-hmm.
anyone, they're not thinking about it. Because of course you saw how they acted when it came to Facebook.
Right.
So because MasterCard and Visa do not give a shit about who she fucked in the video. They only give a fuck about her giving her ID and that she's verified.
Oh
so
yeah.
that video she has that's not supposed to be up, they can send it to that person. Versus you're not going to sue the motherfucker that's in the video with her.
Exactly.
And you ain't sending a check or a W-9 form to anybody that you're doing a video with.
Yep.
So I don't understand why they need all that, but it is what it is. So that's why I tell you, check out Excite Bunny. 90% profit. You can post whatever you want on that motherfucker. You ain't got to worry about it getting booted off because it's for sex workers and black owned.
I sure might check into that.
Check it out, baby girl. Trust me. Oh, and they even offer healthcare. So
oh shit.
I ain't gonna say no more. So, quick plug for one of our sponsors. But like I said, because like with the BDSM, is that something y'all practice in your personal life?
Sometimes, yeah. It just sometimes it just depends on how much we're drinking. Sometimes we like to get a little freaky.
You sound like I got to get you on the show with you and Miss Spit Queen, with Miss Spit Queen, me and Miss Spit Queen show, because y'all and drunk sex is like the favorite thing in the world, because that when she just become very unambitious, like you can get her ass for me.
Who doesn't love drunk sex? Like, come on,
sorry,
like, I will
sex.
You bend me over and pull my hair, like I'm going to town. Let's go. Like,
man, I ain't had a good drunk section in a minute. It take much for me to get drunk.
Oh my god.
But and high sex is great too. I ain't even going for it. So
listen, that's how we met. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh, do tell. How do y'all meet?
We're one of those. We met back in high school. We were potheads as shit. Listen, we get high and make out for hours. We'd be in the back of our car, whipped cream, getting freaky. It's all kinds of shit. We've been freaky for a long time.
Oh, that is beautiful, yeah. Because like I said, it's rare you hear high school sweethearts that made it through the years. Period. And also the fact that a lot of people don't realize that we in this business, but we are married. We do have kids. We do have jobs. Yeah. We have lives out of porn. And do you run into those misconceptions with your fan base?
Yeah. So I try to, when people ask, I think people just assume that like I'm just free all the time. Like people like constantly want to talk. What are you doing? I'll be like, hey, I'm at work, or hey, like I've gotten like random calls from the Snapchat and the Skype, like literally in like the middle of my morning or in the middle of my afternoon. I'm like, bro, I'm at work. Like I'm with my kids. Like sometimes I have to keep my phone on silent, and I've had to block people because I'm like, you can't just assume that you just call me whenever you want or whatever you want. So that
because part of the reason why I do this podcast is not only people that are trying to break into the business, but also to educate the fans so they can see we're human.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're real fucking people that have actual fucking lives.
Oh yeah.
Period. And we do have time away from the business. We do have to take mental breaks from the business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, like, with you, because y'all not really chasing it as heavy per se. That others would do it, but I'm pretty sure it's mentally taxing. How do y'all handle the mental aspect of it?
At first I was kind of like just didn't know. I didn't like, because like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what kind of people to deal with. As I've gotten used to it, I've kind of gotten more of that attitude. Like, please don't bother me right now. But I try. It's like, you got to learn how to say it. Like, I try to say it in a nice way. Here's me. I'm trying to say it in a nice way. It's like I tell my kids, we have to be really nice people. But then I get in the car and I'm like, use your fucking blinker, bitch. Like I turn into that person. And I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are? Call me right now. Like, don't just call me. I literally had somebody this morning try to call me like 3 times. Like I kept hanging up and I'm like, I'm at work. Like I'm at work. I can't just answer to video chat with you. Are you serious right now? So like, it doesn't work like that.
Because I imagine women, y'all, of course, y'all go through way more and deal more than we do. Even though men, we have our issues too in the business.
Right.
Because like I said, some of the things you had to deal with, you ain't got to worry about running into a janky talent or a janky producer
Right.
or any of that nature, what have you. And like I said, you definitely not looking to work with others, period.
Right.
Now, would you work with other photographers? Like someone photo shoots or anything of that nature?
Oh yeah. So I actually have a family member who's one of the top 10 wedding photographers in the world. And let me tell you, that motherfucker can take some beautiful pictures. And I feel like every picture I take is hideous and she's the only person that can take my picture. So I would love to work with a professional photographer because the difference is really astounding. And I know the professionalism when it is somebody's career. So yeah, 100% I would work with a photographer.
Yeah, because another question I want to ask, are y'all looking to go to any conventions? Because that could actually help increase sales as well as visibility for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not out of the question.
Mm-hmm.
I've never even looked into it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because, I mean, of course, you're not going to be like the other girls. You're going there to shoot content because you already got your dick with you. But I'm pretty sure you have fans that will see you, and you can probably even network.
Right.
Would you work with other females in collabo?
You know what? I would probably, absolutely. I'm just going to say it. Yeah, I would.
So are you into women or it would be just more like fetish shit?
Maybe a little bit of both.
So you are into women.
It's kind of always in the back of my mind. I mean, I haven't, I've been with girls as in high school, but not like as I would now as an adult, like with the shit I'm doing now. It's different, but I'm not opposed. Like I'll eat a pussy because we know how we like it. So.
I love you. God dang, I got to have your ass back on the show. Oh, she gonna be on the show regularly, people. She gonna be a regular on the show.
Listen, we know how we like it.
Yeah, actually, because I might not be particular about the dick you fuck, but you're damn sure particular about the pussy you eat.
Exactly.
She bisexual, so I know. Everything. And I know that's fun when y'all go out because now he can actually have that conversation like, man, damn, she got a fat ass. Yeah, she really do, don't she?
I do too. Listen, I'm that girl. I'd be like, oh, look at them titties. Damn. Like, I'm telling you, like, we always have so much fun. His guys always used to bring me to the strip club. Like, we have fun together. It's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, ain't nothing more fun than taking a woman that knows how to have fun.
Oh yeah,
have hang-ups. That is beautiful.
Yeah, and they like that the girl they're with gets all the attention right in front of them too. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure like the strippers be all on your ass.
Oh yeah, every time.
I know they be all on your ass like shit. I'm pretty sure some dudes might even throw you a tip, goddamn. I just want to give you a tip because you look. Here's $100. Thank you. So, do you do customs?
Absolutely.
Okay. What's one of the wildest customs that you had to do?
Which is the weirdest or the?
Yeah, the wildest or weirdest?
The wildest or the weirdest? You ever made love to a banana?
Do tell.
I've done that. Yeah, I've done that. I squirted all over that motherfucker too.
Oh my god!
And don't worry, I didn't eat it afterwards. That would have been weird. It was a little mushy afterwards.
But anyway, I would eat it. But anyway, this is a delicious one.
That's the wettest banana I ever had.
So, how far do you squirt? Because we talked about that the first time when we tried.
Okay. So I don't know. So I've never actually like I get some distance, but it just depends. It really just depends. It it's full on clitoral stimulation. You got to hit it from the inside, you got to hit it from the outside, and it's different every time.
Yeah, because I think I saw one where you were what was it? You was off on the balcony.
On the balcony, I'm trying to think which one it was.
I think that it might have been you. I don't know. I interviewed so many people, and like you squirted off the balcony. Someone squirted off the balcony. And
that wasn't me, but that gives me
okay.
ideas. Oh my god,
that actually would be a hot ass video because
yes.
from what I was seeing, and two, I see you got a grip of pussy too.
Sure.
Because when you was squirting that thing, that muscle just yeah. I was like, oh my god. Yeah.
Yes,
oh my, you be a dream to shoot with. I ain't even going front. Lord, you be a dream to shoot with. So
watch out! Bring your goggles.
Oh my goodness! Because to me, I think y'all, even though it's fun for y'all, y'all still take it as a business.
Oh
you know? And that's a good thing and everything. So, shoot, we done hit so much shit. Yeah, dang, I'm trying to think what else we can talk about.
So I got a good one. So my husband done shot come at least 5 feet away at me.
Oh, he's a shooter.
So, well, there's an outtake. There's an outtake on my Twitter. I'm sure it's on there. So we were actually filming, and I hadn't seen him for the whole week. So it had been a whole week. Mm-hmm. I had all these plans in mind. I'm trying to think of all the things we were going to do. And all of a sudden he jumped up off me and I'm like, the fuck? And I'm like, you got a cramp or something? Like, that's like us. I'm being stupid. I'm like, what, do you got a cramp in your foot? Are you okay? And I'm just sitting there laughing. He goes, no, I was going to come, but we still got all those other things to do. And it's like, as soon as his brain processed the thought of all the other things we were going to do, that shit just came flying, hit me right in the chest.
Oh my God.
Right in the chest. I literally screamed and jumped back because it came at me.
That explains why I see to come off your face, why you got so much
That's exactly why.
I'm not a shooter. It's a drizzler.
A drizzler. That's okay. Drizzler's good too.
Because like I said, I enjoy looking at y'all stuff. And,
thank you.
and you know what I'm saying? And I think that you got longevity in the business, even though you're working with just your husband.
Yeah.
Period, or what have you. And so, like I said, I don't think y'all ever gonna make the decision to work with others.
Right.
I don't think it's gonna be a decision ever gonna get made.
I think we're having too much fun.
Yeah. So do y'all swing?
No, and in fact, that actually is one thing we've talked about. But to see, here's the thing: is like, I don't want to say I don't think he's like too jealous. Mm. I'm not gonna lie, shit. I'd be jealous too. Like, don't look at my man. But like I said, anything like, listen, I'll straight up fight. I'm from Chicago. I will straight up fight. No.
Oh God, but, she shot down people.
Yes, well, I'm one of those. But I think he'd be fine with me being with another girl, and I would. That is definitely something I've always wanted to do. So
you say you somewhat into women. You're somewhat bi. You just ain't practicing a long time.
Right.
Like with my wife, I can't say shit to her being with a woman. Right. Period. If she bring a man to the bedroom, I ain't gonna have an issue as long as he understand what it is.
Right.
You feel me? But like I tell anybody, in order for you to be a swinger, y'all have to have. Okay, we're human, so we're gonna have some jealousy, but it can't be controlling.
Exactly. That's it. That's just it.
Period. Because it's like you got to get off watching your mate get off with someone else. Right. And not everybody down with that. Like even when I talked to one of my co-hosts, she said, no, once she gets a man, she's done. Now they might could do swinging or poly, but oh no, it ain't gonna be no straight up by yourself play.
I gotcha. Yeah, I get it.
But like I said, but it's knowing your mate and knowing yourself, because If you're going to swing, you got to make sure that y'all can't be jealous.
Exactly.
Because if you go to the swinger club, if you got a good looking man, women going to be on him. I know men going to be on you and women.
Right.
You know, so it's like, and y'all might get pulled. Y'all might be in the same room, but in a separate pile.
Exactly.
And
I get it.
Over there looking at you, and you can't have fun. You over there worried about him. So it ain't one of the worth the time going to the club.
Exactly. Yeah, right. That takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah. So I know this much. I really enjoyed talking to you, Miss Lady.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. I had a great time.
I really enjoyed you. And I got to ask the question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a smoke buddy?
Absolutely.
Most definitely. So y'all heard it, people. She will be back. And we will have her on other episodes, as well as we will definitely have her in the premium smoke room, where we get more raunchy, more candid, more uncensored, and more nasty and more descriptive. I'm going to bring her back so she can talk about some of her freaky scenes that she done with her husband in death, and some of the freaky shit she done on camera and everything. And it's $4.99 a month. I'm talking about 4 premium podcasts plus premium episodes for you to watch weekly. It's worth that $4.99. So with that being said, baby, tell everybody where they can spend money on you.
Spend money on me at OnlyFans, Adventures with Jade, and Sex Panther, Adventurous Jade.
Most definitely. So, people, there's another episode in the books. And you know how we end this all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you didn't learn anything? Smoke this over. Thank you for coming to the pod. I enjoyed you. I can't wait to bring you back. I hope I get to actually meet y'all one day. I get to do a photo shoot with you. And
that would be awesome. Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And we'd love to meet your husband as well, since you done talk so great about him. I enjoyed you. I can't wait to bring you back, Mom.
I enjoyed this. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No doubt.
All right.
Hey, how you doing? Let me tell you about a great deal. Why don't you come on over to the premium smoke room? There ain't no smoke like premium smoke. I'm talking about 4 premium podcasts. I'm talking about Miss Spit Queen and the Porn Rap Star. I'm talking about Pilgrim on Wrestling. I'm talking about Causing Havoc with Princess Havoc, as well as the Reed Daily Report. Oh, I'm sorry, 5 STO Dark. Plus also extra premium episodes for some of the hottest ladies and gents in the business of porn. And all this for $4.99 a month. I'm talking about 5 to 6 extra episodes a week on top of the free shit that you get. So do the math. Great deal. Only on Spotify, only on Anchor. Come check me out. Come catch this premium